Hello everyone, my name is Juliet Diaz Castillo and today I will talk about my research project for the course research project. So the name is Stimulate Learning from the Participation of Virtual Environments in English to students in speaking sessions. Okay, so the title there is a research project investigate a project of Lilly strategies practice and the author Angie Juliet Diaz Castillo and the advisors is Edner Suarez Aldomi. And the keywords is virtual environment games motivation strategies. Okay, so it's the theme of the problem. The question is how to stimulate learning through the participation of virtual environments in English to students in public speaking sessions. Okay, so the research is focused on English to students with whom the speaking sessions are developing from virtual environments who are between 18 and 20 years old. One of the needs identified in these groups is a little participation that exists at the moment to development the activities and socialize them. Okay, so especially in the group A, which is why we seek to find the ideal strategy to encourage their participation and strengthen their speaking abilities, which is why we have started with the creation of the material and games that allow a weekend the interesting in the acquisitions of this language, English language. Okay, so the general objectives is motivate participation in virtual environments and stimulate communicative learning in English to students through speaking sessions. And the specific objectives are design teaching materials in virtual environments that encourage student motivation and participation during speaking sessions, implemented teaching materials through the virtual environment for the active participation of the students, and the last is evaluate the strategies implemented during the class sessions based on participation in their development. Okay, so literature review. So the author Medina and Chabond in 2010 mentions that there is already a pedagogical model of competence which is still in development, trusting the characteristics of the educational approach. Around the concept of approach does not disappear, but is present in the different perspective or emphasis on competence. And Piaget in 1973 play is a product of assimilation, which is related to accommodation and reiterates into forms of permanence equilibrium, so which is the extreme pole of the assimilation of reality. And the last author, Vygotsky, mentions is his sociocultural theory, the interactions of students and teachers, and the students themselves are essential components of the learning process, for referring to the great importance of communication during the process of acquiring foreign language. Okay, the methodology. This research proposal is based on competence that promote active meeting and collaborative learning based of a constructivist and socio-constructivist approach. This allows for a comprehensive development of the students and better of use of ability educational research in the acquisition of a second language. Skills are necessary and important since they are linking, and this allow a better understanding and mastery of the language. In this case, the aim is to strengthen the speaking skill, leaving the others in the background without forgetting them and having them present. It's also important to present the phase of your work during the research. Synchronous meetings are held in which the proposal is motivated through dynamics strategies such as memory games, conversations, questions, and feedback. And the last is stimulations with the development of the practice, where it's necessary to create formats such as file diaries, and each of analysis of development of the session is reflected there. Okay. The results and discussions. Each of the problems or difficulties that arose during the session allowed the teacher in training to find the best way to solve them. The integration of the information and communication technologies in the teaching of English, together with an approach of focus on the development of communication skills and student motivation, turned out to be an effective strategy to promote medium learning. And the last, through the implementations of playful pedagogical activities with the students, we can show that play as game role competitions skill is an essential and necessary element for the exercise and implementation of strategic practice from virtual environments. So this is the reference: Aguilar Perez and Medina Vidaña and Rodriguez Parado. And thanks for watching.